I grew up in a world where having a maid was not an extraordinarily uncommon thing. And I thought that it was a really great story that somebody on the right, and nobody as far as I knew had written it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to write this because it's a really great relationship and it's got great bones for a story. And then I thought, I'm going to have to add some characters, and I've got a really great group of family, if I smush them all together, that I could use, so I decided I'd use that. I decided I'd use my perspective because I was, from an early age, sort of suspicious of grown-ups because there was a latent hypocrisy that ran in our household, and I suspect most other people's households too, that was do what I say, not what I do. And does anybody else know about the idea of children should be seen but not heard? Does anybody have that situation when they were young? Well, I had that. And it didn't make any sense to me because as a child, I knew I had a lot to say. And Lottie, our maid, who raised my siblings and I, certainly had a lot to say too, but she was also under that edict. Do what I say, not what I do, and you're not to be heard. But the thing that was peculiar and funny to me was she ran the household. So I thought, well, she's smart enough not to tell anybody she ran the household, but she ran the household. So that's where the story ends as far as, this isn't a, you're gonna get it, a memoir. It's not a memoir, it's a novel. And the reason it's a novel is because we didn't have that exciting of a life, so I had to make up the rest of it. So I also decided that I'd have two narrators, because since children were to be heard and the help wasn't to be heard, I would give not only children but the help, the voice. So I had two narrators. So Ethel tells the backstory, and Sally tells the ongoing story, and Ethel comments.